Today I wanted to talk a bit about how you can be helpful in your interactions. Oftentimes when we think of being helpful, we think of it as fixing somebody else's problem, trying to solve their issues, right? Giving advice, giving suggestions, and to be helpful, we see it as us inserting our opinions or us sharing from our experiences. And to truly be helpful in the moment when someone is expressing themselves to you or sharing themselves to you, to be helpful in that moment is to hold space for them, to support them in the silence, to meet them where they're at, to acknowledge the feelings and the emotions that they may be feeling, to acknowledge what's happening for them, to become curious and to ask more questions about their situation. And it's active, right? You'll hear people talk about active listening. That's not necessarily what I mean right now. When I'm saying it's active, I'm saying that being helpful to someone is an energetically active process, because you are actively refraining from trying to fix, trying to solve, giving your advice, pushing your opinion, trying to force somebody to do something different than they're doing, or having them, look off into the future of when things may be different for them, but that's not where they are, right? So you are actively practicing in that moment being helpful. And so again, being helpful is really about giving someone the space to share, for you to be able to acknowledge where they're at, for you to be able to ask more questions about what's happening for them. Sometimes it requires that you ask them if they like your feedback, or if they would like suggestions, or if they're comfortable with you sharing a past experience that you had that was similar, and maybe that would be helpful. And really, it's being able to meet them where they're at and, connect with what they're going through, as opposed to it being about you moving in and doing something about it. Okay? So I hope that was helpful today, to learn a little bit more about what does being helpful in a conversation look like. What is being helpful when someone is connecting with you and sharing with you look like. Okay? If you like this content, go ahead and subscribe. I'd love to see you in the next video. And you can always check out the K in Intentional Communication Training Program, where we help students who are high achieving really create more peace in their lives so that they can show up authentically in their most important relationships. All right, I'll see you in the next video.